HAJI announces HIBAH of 6.25%. Possibility of retaliation in the burning of 5 RTD vehicles. Good evening, I'm Jessica Lee. You're watching News on 2. Tabung Haji today announced an annual HIBAH or bonus of 4.5% for its depositors for the financial year of 2017. Minister in the Prime Minister's Department, Datuk Sri Jamil Khairul Baharom, who made the announcement in Putrajaya today, also announced an additional 1.75% in Hajj HIBAH to those who have yet to perform the Hajj.
Bayaran HIBAH sebanyak 6.25% ini akan memberi manfaat kepada 93% ataupun 8.7 juta pendeposit yang belum menunaikan ibadat haji, manakala baki 7% ataupun 600,000 pendeposit yang telah menunaikan ibadat haji akan menerima 4.5%. Pemberian hibah ini adalah diutamakan kepada pendeposit yang belum menunaikan ibadat haji.
Datuk Sri Jamil stated that the distribution of the bonus amounted to 2.7 billion ringgit, which had taken into account zakat payment that totaled at 68 million ringgit to all state zakat collection centres and to deserving zakat recipients nationwide. Depositors can check and update their accounts at Tabung Haji counters or its strategic bank partners, Bank Islam, Bank Rakyat and Maybank beginning February 12th. The Yang di-Pertuan Besar Negeri Sembilan, Tuanku Muhriz Ibni Almarhum Tuanku Munawir today chaired the 248th meeting of the Conference of Rulers. The two-day meeting, which convened at 10:30 a.m. at Istana Negara today, was attended by all the Malay rulers. Kelantan was represented by its region, Tengku Dr. Muhammad Faiz Petra, Pahang by its region, Tengku Abdullah Sultan Ahmad Shah, while Johor was represented by its Tunku Temenggung of Johor, Tunku Idris Iskandar Sultan Ibrahim. The Yang di-Pertuas Negeri of Melaka, Pulau Pinang, Sabah and Sarawak were also present at the meeting. The Malay rulers and the Yang di-Pertuas Negeri were accompanied by their respective Menteris Besar and Chief Ministers. The Road Transport Department, RTD, is not ruling out the possibility that the burning of 5 vehicles, including 3 belonging to the department yesterday in Kuala Kangsar, Perak, was done out of retaliation for its enforcement activities. Now, according to RTD Deputy Director General of Operation, Datuk Wan Ahmad Uzair Wan Sulaiman, the department had in fact received threats from several parties who were dissatisfied over certain enforcement activities.
Laporan awal daripada pegawai saya di Kuala Kangsar memang ada kesan ceroboh pagar. Pagar dan dia orang tanya saya adakah sabotaj, khianat dan sebagainya. Itu kita tak boleh cakap sebab masih dalam siasatan polis.
Datuk Wan Ahmad Uzair was met after launching the Ops Khas Tanjung 1 in Sungai Bakap. Yesterday, 3 vehicles belonging to the department and 2 impounded cars were destroyed in a fire at the parking lot of the RTD Jambatan Timbang office in Kuala Kangsar. No casualties were reported in the incident and the police investigation into the cause of the fire is ongoing. 6 students from 4 primary schools in Pasir Gudang, Johor have been confirmed to be infected with influenza. State Education Department Director Shahruddin Sharif confirmed this after the students had gone for checkups following influenza-like symptoms and prolonged fever. Met at the Johor International Student Leaders Conference today, Shahruddin added that the schools affected, namely Sekolah Kebangsaan Taman Bukit Dahlia, Sekolah Kebangsaan Cina SJKC Chienchi, SJKC Masai and SK Taman Saintex have conducted thorough cleaning of their compounds. The students were also instructed to take several days off to stop the disease from spreading. Parents have also been advised to monitor their children for any influenza symptoms.
Ibu bapa pun kena belajar lah, kena baca, rujuk kat internet, apakah ciri-ciri demam influenza itu sendiri. Jadi kalau tengok ada anak-anak dia ada simptom-simptom yang begitu, segeralah bawa ke hospital.
The Bukit Aman Special Tactical Intelligence Narcotics Group, or STING, has successfully busted a drug processing laboratory in Rawang following multiple raids carried out by the team on February the 5th. Criminal Investigation Department Deputy Director Datuk Kang Ches Chiang said 6 locals and a Vietnamese were also detained and remanded following the operation to facilitate investigations. Speaking at a press conference today, Datuk Kang said the drug lab had been in operation for more than 6 months and it was the 3rd drug lab busted by the police since January this year.
Sebanyak 28.1 kilogram serbuk yang kami percaya ekstasi dan juga terdapat 6,690 biji pil yaba dan juga 1.6 kilogram dadah serbuk yang disyaki syabu yang telah pun dibungkus dalam paket-paket kecil.
Among the other items seized during the raids were equipment used to process drugs, 3 vehicles, as well as cash and jewellery worth 563,000 ringgit. Now, a local actor has been remanded for 3 days from today for investigation into a drug case. The order was issued by the Petaling Jaya Court Assistant Registrar Hairul Azhar Muhammad Ishak following an application by the police for investigation under Section 15, subsection 1A of the Dangerous Drugs Act 1952 for self-administration of drugs. Now, the actor, who was popular in local gangster movies, was arrested at the Mutiara Damansara police station at 11 p.m. yesterday when he went in to give a statement in connection with a police report lodged by Dato Farid Kamil Zahari, 37, last January 31st. Now, in the report, Dato Farid claimed that 3 of his artist friends were believed to have spiked his drinks with drugs, which caused him to act wild, and was later arrested by the police following an incident at the Kota Damansara police station last month. An Indonesian labourer was charged in the Kuala Lumpur Sessions Court today with 2 counts of terrorism-related offences involving the Daesh terrorist group suspected of planning an attack on the Bukit Aman police headquarters last month. Mohamed Al-Arshi Musbudiono, 23, nodded after the charges were read out to him before Judge Azura Alwi. However, no plea was recorded as the case came under the Security Offences Special Measures Act, or SOSMA Act 2012, which is under the jurisdiction of the High Court. On the first count, Mohamed Al-Arshi was charged with knowingly giving support to the Daesh terrorist group by possessing items relating to the group such as 2 flags, a bangle, a knife and a piece of cloth with the Daesh flag on them. He was also charged with possession of items associated with the Daesh terrorist group at his Kongsi house. Both the offences were allegedly committed at a premise in Jalan Pasir Putih, Kampung Pasir Petaling, Klang Lama at 3:30 p.m. on January 17th. Judge Azura did not allow the accused bail and set March 14th for mention. Now, a man has been remanded for 6 days beginning today at the Taiping Magistrates Court to facilitate investigations into the death of a 6-month-old baby girl, allegedly a victim of abuse. Now, the remand order was issued by Magistrate Court Registrar Nuraisha Ahmad on the 21-year-old suspect, who is also the victim's father. It was believed that the victim, Nokharia Muhammad Amirul Hasni, was abused at a family home in Kampung Paya Baru, Tekah. It was also revealed that the suspect has a criminal record. On February 2nd, the unconscious victim was brought to Taiping Hospital by her parents, who claimed that she had fallen off a swing. The victim died yesterday at 7:30 a.m. A post-mortem conducted at Raja Pemaisuri Bainan Hospital in Ipoh revealed that the victim had suffered from bleeding in the brain and eyes resulting from blunt force trauma. The case is being investigated under Section 31, subsection 1A of the Child Act 2001. Now, a man was placed under a 7-day remand at the Sagama Magistrates Court today for allegedly receiving a bribe of 5,000 ringgit. The remand order was issued by Lower Courts Assistant Registrar Ahmad Shakib Ismail to allow the Malaysian Anti-Corruption Commission, or MACC, to conduct an investigation under Section 16, subsection A and B of the MACC Act 2009. Yesterday, the 57-year-old suspect, who was an assistant environmental health officer at the Segamat Municipal Council, was detained at 2:30 p.m. when he went to the MACC office to give his statement to assist an ongoing investigation. It was revealed that the suspect had received the 5,000 ringgit from a manager of an event company as an inducement to attain his support to their application to organize a program in Segamat this year. If convicted, the suspect will be eligible to a fine of 5 times the value of the bribe, or 10,000 ringgit, whichever is higher, and imprisonment of not more than 20 years. A Form 3 student from Sekolah Menengah Kebangsaan Sri Enggang, Batu Lima, Sik Kedah, died after 2 days of fighting for his life following a hit-and-run accident. The victim, Muhammad Iman Rasul Muhammad Rozi, aged 15, from Kampung Batu Besar, Mukim Teloi, Sik, died at the Sultanah Bahia Hospital, HSB, in Alostar early today. During the 9 p.m. incident on Monday, Muhammad Iman Rasul and a friend were said to be on their way to meet a friend in a nearby area on a motorcycle. However, when they reached Batu 42, Jalan Sungai Pau, the victim's motorcycle was hit by another vehicle. As a result of the impact, the victim suffered serious injuries on various parts of his body, including his hands and his head. The victim was then sent to Hospital Sikh by the One Malaysia Volunteer Brigade Team, or BS1M Sikh District Ambulance, before he was brought to HSB for further treatment. The victim was pronounced dead at around 2 a.m. today. An elderly man who was reported missing at Sungai Rimbas Debak at Betong, Sarawak on Monday evening was found drowned this morning. According to the Sarawak Fire and Rescue Department, the body of Ampi Anak Gani, 69, was found trapped between some fallen tree branches around 11:20 a.m., 3 kilometers from where he was reported missing. The victim, who hails from Rumah Ulu, Sungai Rimbas Baru, was reported missing last Monday after he failed to return home after taking a bath in the river, which was located right behind his house. The search and rescue operation, which started yesterday morning, was jointly coordinated by the police, the Civil Defence Force and villagers. Coming up, Afin Islamic to explore green technology and renewable energy financing. First up, we take a look at the latest weekly fuel price effective midnight. Now, 4 highways under the Gamuda Group will be offering toll discounts of up to 60 cents in conjunction with the Chinese New Year celebrations, which will benefit about 635,500 road users. Now, the 4 are Lebuh Shah Alam, Kesas, Lebuh Damansara Puchong, LDP, Sprint and Smart Tunnel Highway. Lingkaran Transkota Sdn Bhd Litrak CEO Sazali Said said the toll discount will be given to users of all kinds of vehicles at 60 cents for Lebuh Damansara Puchong LDP and 20 cents for Sprint Highway starting from 12 a.m. to 11:59 p.m. on 16th of February. As for users of the Kesas Highway, a 20-cent discount will be given to only Class 1 vehicle users, while Class 1 and 4 vehicle users of the Smart Tunnel Highway will be given a discount of 30 cents from 6 a.m. on 16th of February until 6 a.m. the next day. Afin Islamic Bank Berhad is keen on exploring more financing opportunities in the fields of green technology and renewable energy. Chief Executive Officer Nazli Khalifa said most Islamic banks were now slowly moving to a socially responsible financing in support of the government's initiatives to pursue greater energy sustainability projects in Malaysia.
We did a lot of solar financing. Last year we did TNB subsidiary, TNB solar, Sepang Solar, 50 megawatt capacity, and the financing was a bit bigger than today.
Nazli said this to reporters at a press conference after signing a financing facility agreement with Gading Kencana Developments in Berhad in Kuala Lumpur today. Deputy Minister of International Trade and Industry, Datuk Sri Ahmad Mazlan, witnessed the signing of the agreement. Under the agreement, Afin Islamic would provide a total financing of 130.34 million ringgit for the development of Gading Kencana's 30 megawatt large-scale solar photovoltaic project in Bidor, Perak. And that's it from us. In our top story, Tabung HAJI announces HIBAH of 6.2% for the benefit of 8.7 million depositors. Join us again at 12:30 tomorrow afternoon for more updates. I'm Jessica Lee. Good night and thanks for watching.
谎话连篇。